In this episode, Sheldon and little Missy learn the most valuable lesson of all. Where are tweezers? Here on Nephilim Entertainment. What is up, everybody? What is up, my young minds? Welcome back to Nephilim Entertainment. I'm your host, Metatron L. Thanks for tuning in, and this is my coverage of young Sheldon, and this is episode 14, Potato Salad, a Broomstick, and Dad's Whiskey. Alright, so, Mary has a job at the church, and she's super excited, y'all. Yeah, apparently with one of her associates at the church developing a bad habit. Did y'all get that? Yeah, I thought y'all did. Yeah, they relinquished her of her duties, so now Pastor Dan wants to invite Mary to help out at the church. So what does that entail for her family? Well, more income. Great. And with the new job looming on the horizon, Mary's all hopeful till she finds out that old Meemaw, Meemaw won't. It's not that she can't babysit, she won't babysit. And where does that leave Mary? Well, Meemaw comes up with a fantastic idea of leaving the kids alone. Right? Yeah, apparently leaving the kids home alone. So, Mary's not too thrilled about the idea, but how do we convince George? Do we just tell him we're going to do it? No, that don't work. How do we do it, you may ask? Well, we go and mope about not being able to get the job and how we're all sad, and George comes up with the wild idea of, hey, why don't we just let the kids stay home by themselves? They can take care of themselves. Great idea. My mom said the exact same thing. Great. I have to give props to Mary. I do. She really knows how to manipulate George. Oh my God, when she did that, bravo, bravo. You gotta give it to her though, you do. But it's sneaky though, it's sneaky. So, Mary's first day actually seems to be off to a pretty good start. You know, she balances all the checkbooks, she finds out everything that's going on. Everything seems great. So, how the kids gonna take it? Well, they seem to be a little perplexed by the whole idea, but they're going along with it. Meemaw, on the other hand, wants to check on the kids. The funniest thing happens. Okay, the funniest thing happens because while Meemaw's checking on the kids don't know she's checking on them. So when they hear somebody at the back door, they open up the door only to spray Meemaw with the fire extinguisher. Classic comedy. Of course, Meemaw wants to keep it a secret for partly embarrassment and partly because she don't want to admit that she's worried about the kids. Fine, great. We'll keep it a secret, right, Missy? So, back at the church, we find out that Pastor Dan's marriage is a little bit on, how should we say, the rocky side. Apparently, he gave his wife a credit card, and she went on a shopping spree with it. Bought a $2,000 chair, and he doesn't know what to do about it. Take the damn card and cut it up into small little pieces. That's just my notion. And apparently, this juicy little gossip, Mary had to pray to Jesus to keep it a secret. So that's two people in the family who are just dying to tell people secrets. Really. So, everything seems great for the kids. After the whole Meemaw incident, everything seems fine and dandy. But what should happen? But a great tragedy should happen. Sheldon gets a splinter. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. So, you realize they're 9 years old, they're home alone, and Sheldon is dramatic. So, naturally, what else can they do but try to get the splinter out on their own lonesome. So they're tearing apart the house to try to find a pair of tweezers. And so Missy can perform surgery, I guess you could say. And they need to dip it in alcohol. And what only alcohol do they have access to? But Dad's whiskey. Yeah, that little bitty splinter raised. Because of that, I think it raised Sheldon's blood alcohol level a tad bit because he was starting to feel lightheaded. And that's totally classic. But the day ended well whenever Missy remembered, hey, we have an operation game in the closet. Great! So, it comes with a pair of tweezers. Yeah. So, naturally, Operation saves the day. Up next for young Sheldon, I figured I'd forgo the usual banter about the next week's title and just talk about what the preview showed. In this case, it shows, oh, little Sheldon has a crush. I think this is going to be interesting because this is also a pre-Amy Feller Fowler. So it's interesting to see how Sheldon at 9 years old handles an actual crush. Is he going to learn that girls are icky, or is he actually going to find out that they're actually quite rewarding in their own way? But that's going to do a wrap for me. Be sure to drop me a big thumbs up down below and post a comment being all friendly. Subscribe to my page and stay tuned to the end of the video for more content. But my question for y'all is, what was the funnier part? Meanwhile, getting stabbed with or getting getting fired with the fire extinguisher? Mary find out some juicy gossip about Pastor Dan? Or Missy performing Operation on Sheldon? Let me know up here. But I'm Metatron Urel. You're watching F Entertainment. To all you daydreamers and critters out there, keep your heads in the clouds. Peace.